Welcome to the Old School Radio Podcast. I'm here not in my studio today. This is a little tidbit. It's not the official show. The official show is every Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Listen, y'all. I'm on Facebook and YouTube just to let people know, hey, I'm Mr. Witness, and I'm back on Facebook on this page. Not on my original page, the tribal thing. It's been a while since I've been on Facebook and YouTube. So it's a tribal thing. Find me. It's a tribal thing channel on YouTube. Find me as Quinn Butler. It's a tribal thing on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. It's a tribal thing. You can find me Instagram. It's a tribal thing. Or based on all that, I'm on here just to let people know, hey, I'm here to basically break down the so-called new knowledge, which is really ain't new. They're out here trying to reinvent the wheel, which is not really the thing here. They're saying that we're indigenous to the Americans, which is fine. That's partially true. It's not the whole story. There's a reason why we're indigenous to different parts of the world, all over the earth. There's an explanation for that. So I'm here to bring that forth to the world once again. Our ancestors, just to name a couple, Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, among other elders, that teaches us how, based on our history and what's true to history. And we really have to focus on what's true to history, basically. So I'm all here letting you guys know, hey, I'm here to set the record straight, talk about current events in Chicago, from Chicago, just to let people know based on different events and how I feel about them. I will have a co-host on here. He wasn't on the last two shows, which is fine because it's only been two shows officially. There's been other lives on TikTok that the pre-shows that I've done on YouTube, things of that nature, try and error, trying to get everything together. Um, not making any, not making any excuses based on that. So this is just something that we need to put together to let you know the show is real. The show is really real, and we have a lot of good topics for you coming up. Things that happen in Chicago, different parts of the world, different parts of the country. And I'm here to report that. I'm here to talk about music, anything we can put together, open forum. And we will have different guests on the show that pops up. So my thing is this. Old School Radio Podcast every Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. We are here to broadcast until the real. And tell everybody that, hey, we are here to do what we need to do. But you know me as QB. I have different names. People from high school know me. People outside of high school know me. And it never fails. I always been on the broadcast thing. I always been on the radio. I always been on podcasts. So, my thing is this. To keep learning and teaching other people. And to uplift and bring forth, which is the purpose of knowledge. The purpose of knowledge is to uplift and bring forth, not to make a profit off of it. But not in this to make a profit. But if it happens, it happens. It is what it is. The universe shall bless. But that's not my intention. My intention is to inform people. Now, they say in hip hop, it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. We are in America. So I let people cook. I let people teach that we're indigenous to the Americans because they have some information that's worth telling. But again, I'm speaking to the ones that's arrogant, that laughs at the people who don't know. It was a time you didn't know. So how the hell you laughing at somebody else? So you disrespect teachers that came before you, teachers that came before me. So do you really think you guys are reinventing the wheel? You're not. You're not focused on the right things that has to be focused on. So the purpose of this is so that people know, hey, knowledge of self is key. We will be having other information um, on our show that talks about the financial game, talks about putting people in financial stability, surviving in this current world. That's what we're about. We're about to embark on the journey. So I said, welcome to the Old School Radio Podcast. And understand what's really needed in this world to survive. I've been around, I've studied the hard way. I've been through the generation in which we studied the hard way, meaning that we had to go to the library. We had to, even though the library is a place where they bury all the lies, but they also bury all the truths as well. So we went to the library to distinct which is which. Libraries, encyclopedias, Britannicas, other books that we had. We read books. Every book back then had references, and we had to find those references. We had to, once we found the references, those books that we found with the references that were mentioned in previous books, we had to look up those books. So we had a paper trail based on researching, and we studied science as well, because a lot of the information is scientific. A lot of the information is critical in detail. So we had to take our time to really think about what we were reading and researching, and what did our ancestors before us mean. What do they mean by that? What do they mean when it comes to understanding what's really real on that? So we are here to make peace with people. We're not here for war. But whatever you actually understand, I'm not going to say believe, whether it's the Bible, the Holy Quran, whatever the case may be, whether it's the Bhagavad Gita, which is the Hindu Bible. I don't care what book or belief system that you believe in. I can prove it all in every book, in every source, in every thought process. But just wait until we get on here. QB and the dude from the woods, my co-host. I'm will be streaming live from Chicago. He will be streaming live from Mississippi. So you will see two people on here from different backgrounds, but same backgrounds, going back and forth. So we used to work at a job together, maybe about 5 years ago, maybe 3 or 4, 5 years ago. And we used to grind together. We used to, man, make it happen. And we talked about doing a podcast together. And we're going to make it happen. Sometimes you might see him. He's very mysterious. So sometimes you might see him. He wasn't on the first two shows, but hopefully he'll be on the next one on Friday. But he's mysterious. He will pop up when it's time for him to pop up. But he has a lot to say. Respect each other and honor each other because we're partners in this game. So this is for the Old School Radio Podcast. This is another official show. There's on here letting y'all know that it's coming, that it's here. Matter of fact, it's here already. So if you waiting on Jesus to come back, just like you waiting on this podcast to come back, he's already here. He's just not here in the way you think he is, just like this podcast. It's not here in the way you think it is here. So we talk about people believe in Anunnaki, people believe in, will understand the Atlanteans. So we're going to cover all that, and we're going to break it all down, whether you understand it or not, whether you believe in such things or not, is still the existence of the real. So this is QB, letting y'all know that this show is different. It's different because we're different. So dude from the woods and your boy QB, it's going to do it. We're going to make it happen, Captain. Now I have other podcasters coming as well. You might not see me on these podcasts. You might see different people on them. That's fine. That's cool. I ain't got to be on every podcast there is. But they will be produced by me. They will be ran by me. And they will have all the content they're looking for. So I will be promoting other podcasts that I have nothing to do with. But this is something that is necessary. I do have poppers. I do have partners. I do have other people I used to work with. You might see them pop up. You never know. You might see them pop up. Matter of fact, you will see them pop up. I don't know what shows, but we'll collaborate. Then guys for the it's running outside. Um, so might not be as strong, but I will be streaming live from my house. You'll be streaming live from this house in Mississippi. I'll be streaming live here from Gary, and we're gonna make it happen, y'all. Hey, it's okay. Those who are looking for me, I know those who are looking for me. disappeared, and I'm not gonna mention what that is. I disappeared because I got sick, real sick. So I've been off the grid for a while. But this is my coming back party. This is my coming back home party. I've been going through health issues for a while, but it's okay. And I will be telling my story for the first time on Old School Radio Podcast. My personal story. How QB came about. How we all came about. My personal story, how we came about. I will start that soon based on that. And I will let you know the end results. It's still a continuous story in my life, but I will continue to fight. I will continue to rise to the occasion because that's the way the host of all things made me be. So, those who think they know me, those who truly know me, and those who don't know me at all will soon know me. So, this is the Old School Radio Podcast. I just want to come on here just to let you guys know that every Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time, Old School Radio Podcast, a dude from the woods, and QB. Now, like I said before, the mysterious dude from the woods, he don't show up all the time, which is fine with me. We can both hold our own. Hell, I might not show up all the time, but most likely I will show up because that's just me. I'm not as mysterious as the dude from the woods, but we work it out. We make it happen, and we rise to the occasion every time. So this is what it is. This is what it ain't. All we're trying to do is rise to the occasion and have people come with us. Much love from the tribe. Holla at your boy. Peace.